Both my goalkeepers scored 6, with Pickford the one on the pitch and Karnezis as a sub. At the back, Monreal contributed a goal, while Kompany posted one of the season's more nailed-on cleanies. Klavan was a letdown with just a point. In the midfield four, Ramsey, Arnautovic and Bernardo all found the scoresheet. Jesus did the same up top but did leave points out on the field with a missed penalty, though Silva's goal came directly from the rebound. This weekend has a full complement of fixtures, with all 20 sides in action across 3 days. Much like the other week, there is a monster upcoming DGW, so planning in your moves this weekend will be highly beneficial for the penultimate games of the season. Goalkeepers West Brom have done excellently in 2 games under Darren Moore so far, but a trip to Newcastle for me is one they could conceivably lose just when their hopes are back up. With that in mind, I've gone for Dubravka, 0.9% in the net. On the bench, another keeper near the bottom of the league, McCarthy, 0.5%, at home to Bournemouth in an absolute must-win game for Southampton. Defenders in defense, it's tough to ignore Alexander-Arnold, 4.9%, right now, given his recent form for Liverpool. With Stoke at home, I expect them to continue their momentum before their second leg away in Rome. Kompany, 3.3%, remains given City's beating of Swansea. I expect more of the same when the champions visit West Ham on Sunday. Also playing Sunday is Smalling, 9.2%, who I think will be part of a United team that will beat Arsenal comfortably, purely based on the fact that the Gunners have a far bigger fish to fry next Thursday. Completing my defense is Vertonghen, 9.1%, Spurs' standout defender this season, who plays Watford during MNF. On the bench, I've gone for Jagielka, 2.7%, who has been pretty reliable in recent weeks for Everton, and this week they're taking on Huddersfield. Midfielders in midfield, Zaha, 7.6%, and Bernardo Silva, 1.3%, remain from last weekend's lineup, with the former facing off at home to Leicester, hoping to ensure Palace's survival in the top flight. Alongside them and returning to the team is Hazard, 6.2%, who I'm giving the armband to this time around. The Belgian was in fine form against Southampton in the Cup last week, and I think he'll be looking to head into the World Cup as sharp as possible. The final piece of my starting four is Shelby, 0.6%, who has looked good for Newcastle of late. With Oxlade-Chamberlain now injured and Lallana still unfit, there might be a place for Jonjo in the England squad if he can end the season strongly. On the bench, I've gone for Martial, 2.4%, who I really want to start. I'm just unsure Jose will. If you can risk him, he could be a solid differential option this week. Strikers up top, Jesus is over the 10% threshold now, meaning he's now ineligible for the team. Instead, I've gone a little left field and plumped for Ings, 0.2%, who scored his first goal for Liverpool in 18 months last weekend. Given the team's Champions League exploits, I fully expect Klopp to give him another run in front of the Anfield crowd. Up top with him, Wood, 3.2%, takes on Brighton and has returned points for me a couple of times lately when I've chucked him in. Amongst the subs is Austin, 1.2%, who I think will be back in the Saints team for their must-win clash with the Cherries. Good luck getting those green arrows this weekend. Written by Joe McPhee at JPMC99.